Hello there everyone, welcome back to another video about the One Piece card game. I've got big unboxing for you today. Three products, but one of them I decided not to get because I don't think it's really worth spending the money on, to be honest. I might get it for a video in future if people are interested, and that's the live action selection. This was a big release day for us alt art enthusiasts because we got not only the best premium card selection, the premium card collection, best selection volume 1, but we also got the proper release of the first anniversary set. So I'm going to go ahead and be showing off these cards, try and get a nice good look at the foiling. I've taken the plastic off so we can just get right into it. Also, I've received a care package which I'm going to cut into this video, so take a look at that now, because I've gotten in a very, very cool package from Triple Rare. This is a really, really lovely surprise. I'm just going to try and make this slightly better. There we go. This is a really, really nice surprise. Thank you so much, Triple Rare. If you guys haven't been checking out his stuff, he makes some really, really cool shit. And some of that you're going to see today. Yeah, I think you should all go and check out the website. So I've got a variety of stuff here across the different games that he makes products for. So that's One Piece, Shadowverse Evolve, Cardfight Vanguard. There's some Digimon stuff too. I saw that he did a little bit of, I believe, but he hasn't sent out any of that because obviously I don't play that shit. But let's just take a look. So I guess I'll start with the big one, which is this really sick playmat. So for those of you who know, I'm an absolute black enthusiast. So here we've got the big boy Gecko Moria on this fantastic playmat. This looks really, really cool, and definitely shows just how brainless and easy to play Moria is. You get results for nothing. Yeah, this is super cool. Feels really, really nice. Nice quality, good printing. Really nice printing actually. Yeah, really, really solid. So yeah, there's Triple Rare. There was also a couple of stickers which I'm gonna have to figure out how to use here. But we got a Triple Rare sticker there and a Triple Rare sticker there. So I'll figure out where I can make some use of these. So I guess we'll lay out all the goodness. Okay, I guess we'll work. Okay, next we got not one but 2 packs of these insanely cool Vanguard sleeves. So these are Japanese sized sleeves, so I'm just going to take one out to have a look at here. I don't actually have any Vanguard sized cards or Yu-Gi-Oh cards to hand, but we bring that up there. Look at that artwork, man. That is so cool. So yeah, he sent me over 2 packs of these. I will be using those on the Raging Form and Musketeer premium deck sets when they come out. So very, very cool. Put those there. Then we've got some Shadowverse Evolve tokens. These are evolution points here. Looks like it's 3, which is the exact amount you need, very conveniently. So yeah, we've got 3 evolution points here, and these look really, really nice. Very, very nice artwork. Much nicer than the ones that you get in the actual game. So I guess we'll set these over to the side here. And then I think we've got probably what people will be very excited to see if you are watching my channel for One Piece content. So firstly, we got a set of Don sleeves here, and these are so sick. So this is Kaido looking absolutely menacing. If I go ahead and bring that up to the camera there, I mean, that is some nice artwork here. Looks so cool. So a whole set of Don sleeves here. They feel really, really nice. And the best part is he's been so kind as to send over some Don that are of course custom as well, which are so cool that I think you guys will like a lot. So here we go. We've got Laughing Gear 5 Luffy Don, and I love this artwork so much. This looks really, really, really good. And yeah, this is it's just so nice. So yeah, full Don set. I think you can order the full Don set on this website. I think there's a few other ones. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve this up now, seeing as I will probably be using it in the very near future. And yeah, so these are so cool. There's some really, really cool stuff on there, and as I understand, there's a drops pretty regularly from the eye I've been keeping on him. So yeah, please do check out Triple Rare. Thank you so much for this lovely, lovely care package. I'm going to link him in the description. So go ahead, check him out. Let him know I sent you. And because I'm sure he'll be very happy to hear that. But yeah, these are really, really cool. If you're into the artwork, I'd really recommend it. I think they were pretty affordable from what I remember as well. What an amazing little care package. Playmat, Don sleeves, evolution points, other sleeves, stickers. What a lucky guy. If you guys are interested, by the way, in an in-depth guide to Gecko Moria, I've obviously got a shill here. You should check out my Patreon, linked in the description, which has that in-depth guide on it. I think it's a very, very useful video, and it will be very, very helpful to you if you're planning on playing Moria. Okay, there we go. That is the 10 sleeves, which means we can go ahead and lay out the 10 Don in some sort of way there. I don't know, we'll slap 3 sleeves like that, so you know. So that's everything I got sent. This is super cool. Thank you so much again. Please do check Triple Rare out. I will put the link in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this short little video, and we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming shortly. Cheers, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much to Triple Rare for sending that out. It is so cool, so exciting. I'm so excited to be able to use all those cards, all those, well, the Dons in particular. I'm excited to use the playmat. Stickers have already gone on my stuff, so yeah, amazing. Let's go ahead and crack this open, and bang. These are all the alt art you are getting. You can see they look quite good, but I'm going to give you a much closer look here. So the one annoying thing about this, and there's basically no way to avoid this, is they tape these cards down, which means taking these off is one of the worst feelings on the planet, and you constantly feel like you're basically going to be ripping the cards. There's not much you can really do about it. You can see, you know, I don't like doing it, but it is what it is, and you can literally hear it. Bandai, please, for the love of God, can you just, like, package these in literally any other way? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take these all out here. I wanted to get that on camera just so you understood how uncomfortable it feels to take these cards off, and how Bandai, like, I know you can do better. Package these better. Please, stop using tape. Like, just use anything else. I'm begging you. Just getting here, almost there, with all the cards, and then we're going to take them out and we're going to have a look at all of them. There we go, that is all of them. So this is now an empty husk of a file. Let's just go by color. Let's go by color. So we'll start with the yellow cards here. So we got Charlotte Amand and Thunderbolt. And I guess this is also going to be a review of the product. So this product is £40 at the moment in the UK. That's how much you have to pay for it. £40 per, and you get 1 copy of each alt art. And I have to say that is really quite reasonable for the amount of alt arts you're getting, considering the current going rate of an alt art. Generally across the board, this is just a steal. But it is obviously an expensive product. If you want to be picking up 4 of these, it's going to be £160. Now, if you can organise a colour split, that is a much more reasonable proposition. But you may struggle to find takers for certain colours. Unless, you know, cards get released in Japan that change things. So here we have our first 2 cards, first 2 yellow cards, taking them out of the sleeve. So let's take a look here at Charlotte Amand. Wow, that looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and get this up here and try and highlight that texture for you there. I mean, look at that. Wow. Really nice texture. Fantastic looking card there. It is a bit warped. Very slightly. I don't know if you can see that there. Very slightly. I would say like a pretty mild curvature. But nothing that, you know, sort of a bit of straightening couldn't fix. And then here we got the Thunderbolt. Wow, the Thunderbolt looks amazing. I am blown away by how nice that looks, because really, I don't know if you can see it. There we go. Look at that texture. That's really what sells it. The foiling is nice, like the artwork is great, but the texture is what absolutely sells it. What a fantastic looking card. Really nice there. So that is yellow. Next, well, I've happened to grab the 2 purple cards, so we'll do purple. I am going to say black for last because it's my favourite colour, and I want to wait to see it. So let's go ahead and slide these out, and we'll continue. But yeah, so in terms of the yellow card choices, Amand sees plenty of play in Katakuri. And looking at OP08, it is a solid 2k counter that is, you know, Big Mom Pirates traded, with Charlotte getting that leader. I think it's safe to say this is a card that you will be able to continue to use. So here is our Borrow Breath. Wow. Oh, that looks absolutely amazing. So look at that. look at that texture. Fantastic. Of course, OP08 King, having a searchable one of these is going to be eating very, very well. And then here we have Buena Festa. This is one of the worst looking ones, I'd say, but it looks really good still. But this is, I would say, like an OP like 2+ tier alt art based on the texturing. But I mean, look at that. It still looks absolutely amazing. And again, if Film Purple ever becomes good, this is going to be ridiculous, right? It's a 2K counter top 5 searcher. You're going to have it. Let's do blue. Blue is probably the worst color, and it's probably going to be the greatest challenge in terms of finding someone who wants it, assuming they don't like, you know, they don't like just care about Hancock a lot, right? Or they don't like care about Kuma a lot, which, to be fair, following Egghead stuff, you might care about Kuma a lot more, and you might be more inclined to collect those cards. But yeah, if we can get this one out, there we go. Come on. Slightly like pulling teeth. There we go. Right, here we go. Here is the Love Beam. It looks really, really nice, and I hope it comes out on camera. Those textured hearts in the background. This looks amazing. They did such a good job on all of these alt arts. And then here, if we look at the Pacifista, wow, that looks so good. Okay, I mean, it's a really boring card, but look at that. And you can, I don't know if you can see the red eye glowing, the texturing. This is one of the best looking alt arts in this. Amazing. So, I mean, to be fair, there's always potential for this to somehow become relevant in the future. Okay, let's do green. We got Nami and Paradise Waterfall. Both of these, again, very, very nice picks. I think, like, none of these are, like, bad picks. And, you know, blue was just sort of in the sticky situation where there actually wasn't really that many good options, probably when they made this. I don't know if, like, how far ahead they were working. Obviously, with knowledge of, like, OP07 and stuff, like, you probably would have chosen a few different ones. But, you know, there we go. So here we get the Nami. Wow, that looks good. That looks really good. Ignoring the under boob, which is, I'm sure, why most people are probably excited about this card. Look at the texturing on it. That is a really, really nice bit of texturing there. Much, much, much nicer alt art than the original. Again, not sure why they decided to give this card an alt art when it already had one, but I'm sure Nami simps will not be complaining. Paradise Waterfall. Interesting. Not a great deal of texture, it has to be said. Fairly flat, but the artwork is amazing, and the texture that is there, sort of radiating outwards, actually really adds to the card, I think, because of the nature of the artwork, the attack that Odin's doing there. That is really, really nice. This card, of course, Land of Wano traded, so you know it's going to be good. And these are, basically, these last 4 cards are the reason I bought this starter, this collection. It's for Red Green Law and for my Saka deck, but of course, you know, Navy in general moving forward will never be an irrelevant archetype, let's be real here. There's no way they're not going to make one of the antagonists of the series, or like a major faction in the series, ever unplayable. So let's go ahead and grab the red cards there, saving black for last. Here is Curly Dadan. That looks pretty decent, I have to say. Not as much texturing as I would have wanted, but really, really nice piece of artwork there. Absolutely lovely. Look at that. Really, really nice. Dan going ham. And then here we have Rad Beam. Big up Frankie. Whoa, okay, this might be the best looking one. So obviously the artwork is incredibly dynamic, but the texture, I'll just put this here, you can see that. Look at that. You can see the explosion in the texture. So nice. So nice. Did a really, really great job there. And finally, the last 2 alts in this selection, though of course we're going to have a look at the anniversary set in just a moment, being the black alts, which obviously look pretty damn good. But let's examine that texture in just a moment, if I can get this Ice Age out. There we go. Okay, here is the Tsuru. So this already has an alt art in English, but here we can see it does not look as good as that. Whoa, that's texture central. Okay, so if we can, that is absolutely texture central. Huge amount of texture there. Artwork is okay, but wow, that looks really, really nice in person. Really, really cool texture. Yeah, looking real nice. And then finally, Ice Age. This was the card I was most excited for. I mean, look at that. You can see the ice in the texture. So nice. So cool. There we go. So that is what you get in the best selection. I'm going to go ahead and take all these alts and I'm going to put them to one side because next we need to talk about the anniversary set. So I'm going to put those over there. And here we get our Japanese first anniversary set. I'm going to do the grand reveal here. Look at that! So this is absolutely gorgeous, and I don't know if it comes out here on camera, but this is a textured box. The reason I say Japanese first anniversary is because we're getting an English first anniversary set as well, and I want to flag all the sides of it. This text here, the text on all these sides is all textured. So here's the 360, it's just a black bottom box there. The side says One Piece Card Game First Anniversary, as does this side. And then the top there, it says One Piece Card Game, as does the other top. You can see I've already managed to scuff this one a little bit, but that's fine. It is what it is. And I've dented it too. What can you do? That is what happens. But if we open this up and we see exactly what you get, I will confess this is not actually how it looks when you open it up. I did get a little greedy and have a little pop in earlier. So we get 2 packs of sleeves, and here these are chunky as, like, because you're getting 100 of each. So this isn't an ordinary pack of sleeves. You're getting 100 of each of these sleeves, which look great. I'm going to be using these immediately. Very, very nice here. You get this deck box, which we're going to come back to in just a moment. And you get a playmat here. Don't worry about that. You get a playmat, and then of course you get the actual storage box itself. So the storage box is very, very nice. I'm a big fan of it. Here we have the playmat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take it out of the plastic just so we can see it, because I'm going to use this playmat. I'm going to be using this playmat as my main playmat because it looks amazing, and I don't see any point in keeping playmats in the plastic. Never have, never will. And here we go. We can see it does come slightly wrinkled. So I am going to have to let this sit for a little bit, I think. But wow, look at that. Really, really nice. You got this foiling here on the One Piece card game text. Looks really, really good. This fantastic looking Luffy giving the death stare. I believe this is the artwork of the bit when he is facing Big Mom and Kaido on the roof. So that looks amazing. Of course, here we've got the sleeves. So I'm going to put those there just so we can see everything we get. Here we get a deck box. This is a nice looking deck box. It's nothing special. Very standard One Piece card game affair. Slightly nicer, I think, like very slightly nicer than usual. But then here we have the divider and of course the promos, and that is likely why everyone is buying this. I don't know if you've had a look on Card Market for how much these promos are going for, but it is staggering, staggering amounts considering the price of the product. So here, if we go ahead and we open this up and we whack those out of there, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab some sleeves here because I know I'm going to need them. Here we have the Otama, and wow, that texture is amazing. Look at that. Proper nice. Absolutely fantastic. So that is the Otama, which is, I think, the most sought after alt art in this by quite a while. There is an alternative Otama available, but it doesn't look anywhere near as good. If I had my binder nearby, I would grab it because I've got a finalist version, which is the nicer version of it with, you know, texture on the stamp. But it doesn't do it quite justice. There we go. So that is the Otama. Then here we get the Makino. This card is, of course, very, very scary, very, very powerful, and really nice looking. Love the Shanks and Luffy in the background. This is a gorgeous piece of cardboard. Let me grab a sleeve for it. There we go, and we're going to go ahead and put it in. And of course, you can see the Marco there. And I have to say, the Marco was previously probably the most disappointing promo in here. You know, it already had an alt art, and, you know, on some level, who cared? But in light of these OP08 reveals with the Marco leader, this card has, I think, shot up in desirability, because if we take a look at it here, wow, look at that texture. This is definitely the best alt art of this card outside of the championship rarity, which of course very few people are going to be able to afford, and so, you know, that is what it is. And to be honest, I think the championship rarity is the better artwork, but quite bad in terms of texture. It was a massive downgrade compared to the Admirals. for example. Very, very flat by comparison. But here we go. So that is what you're getting in this anniversary collection. Absolutely amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you did, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel for lots more One Piece card game content. There's going to be loads and loads of it coming straight at you. Thank you again to Triple Rare for that care package. I'll be making great use of it, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Also, check out my Patreon for in-depth guides and to support the channel. That's the last bit of shilling. See you guys in the next one. Cheers.